Sea of Thieves is all about living the pirate dream, which is a lot like the one with robots, only with better hats and more boats. The key thing is that the game's so open and offers so many options, it's easy to miss everything that's on offer. With that in mind, here's 7 things I wish I'd known before I'd started playing. It just makes things a little less hard. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Everyone has to pull their weight. One of the most important things to tie down straight away is sailing. You can, if you want, sail alone, but you're kind of missing the point, and it's pretty lonely at sea trying to sing shanties on your own. But sailing with a crew of 2, or preferably 4, means everyone has to know what they're doing. With a full crew on a big ship, someone needs to steer, 1 or 2 people need to make sure the sails are pointing the right way to catch the wind, and at least 1 person needs to be checking directions and watching the horizon so you don't get attacked by surprise. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard with a hold full of treasure and lose the lot to robbers. But work together and the sea battles are a thing of beauty.
Oh, fuck, I heard them then. Yes, you're dead! You're so dead!
Anyone can join any voyage. Voyages are basically missions in Sea of Thieves. They can be bought from various vendors in the world, but the important thing is that there's no level cap or barrier to entry. Anyone can do any voyage if someone has it. So you could start playing on day 1, meet a top level pirate and head straight out on a high level voyage. Sea of Thieves totally does power leveling, so you'll earn more cash faster the better objectives you try. All the gear is cosmetic, remember, but the quicker you earn cash, the quicker you can buy promotions that unlock high level missions of your own. Basically, if you meet a big deal pirate, make friends with them and scoop up the cash. All the gear is cosmetic and only your skill matters. All the gear in Sea of Thieves is cosmetic. Different outfits, guns, shovels and so on all basically do the same thing, they just look different. But the outfits you choose tell the world about you, so be careful what message you send. If you and your crew all dress like merchants, then other ships will likely assume you're playing as one and have a ship full of booty to plunder. A better tactic might be to dress down so everyone thinks you're poor and leaves you alone. What matters is the only thing that counts is how good you are, not your gear. Different factions offer different mission types. There are 3 main factions in Sea of Thieves, currently known as trading companies. There are the Gold Hoarders, the Merchants Alliance and the Order of Souls. Each one of these will offer different mission types and rewards, plus with a little clever juggling you can earn even more by doubling up. The Gold Hoarders, for example, want chests full of gold, whether they're from the voyages they can sell you or any you just happen to find lying around. The Merchant Alliance are the traders of the world, paying good coin for transporting animals, gunpowder and other resources to specific places. And lastly, the Order of Souls offer bounties on undead pirates that you have to find and track down. Keep all 3 in mind while sailing and you can scoop up multiple rewards along the way when you cash in. You can catch, sell and use animals in interesting ways. As you sail the world, you'll want to watch out for chickens and pigs, because if you can catch them, you can sell them. Snakes, on the other hand, will bite and poison you, and you can catch and sell them. Top tip, play music to make snakes less bitey and easier to snare. These different types of animals live on various islands, and the rarer they are, the more they're worth. So whenever you see a special chicken, or a pig snouting around a distant shore, make a note just in case the Merchant Alliance needs any later. Whatever you catch, you'll need to look after them as they can get shot, blown up or drowned, just like any pirate. Plus, pigs need to eat, so you'll have to feed them your own bananas to prevent them starving. There is one upside of having a ship full of snakes though, they are not fussy who they bite, so you can scatter their baskets around your treasure for a little theft deterrent. Skeleton forts are where the real money's at. Occasionally, as you sail, you'll see a scary looking skull cloud looming in the sky. That indicates a skull fort, a massively protected outpost full of skeletons. Normally that is a bad place to be, except in this case there's a vault deep beneath with more treasures than any one crew can carry. So you either team up with other ships to split the work and the winnings, or you just make a lot of trips. But that's only after you've cleared the place of the skeleton army and killed the captain to get the vault key. Think of these as Sea of Thieves public events, only bonier.
Yes! Nice!
Surprise, there's a Kraken. Just in case all the leaks talking about the Kraken didn't give it away. Just like the real mythical beast of old, you'll never know when it's going to attack. There'll be no warning until you see its tentacles rear up around you. It's a massive creature with 8 arms that can attack 2 ships at once easily. It can wrap itself around hulls, lash at the deck to damage them and let water in, and even pick up pirates and drag them underwater to drown. It's basically bad news with suction cups roaming the sea like a random repeatable event waiting to happen. It's also worth noting that in the official Sea of Thieves art book there are multiple types of Kraken, although Rare isn't letting on when or if we'll see different Krakens in the game. So that's 7 big things we wish we'd known before we'd set sail in Sea of Thieves. If there's anything you've learned or want to add, then leave a comment. Otherwise, check the boxes for more stuff from us and hit that big button in the middle to subscribe for more news, previews, tips and features from Games Radar.